So riding a motorcycle for me has become a big part of my identity, and it's become a real passion of mine, and that's why I wanted to create this YouTube channel. And so here's are some of the reasons why motorcycles are so fantastic. Now for me, I've started riding motorcycles, street motorcycles, when I was 12. 4 years ago. I'm 16 now. You see behind me, a Suzuki Katana 1000, and that bike's just fantastic. And there's a lot of reasons why I think riding motorcycles is so appealing. First off, what I think is really so enjoyable about motorcycles is you are so much faster than everybody else on the road. My last bike was a Street Triple RS, a 765 motorcycle. Some might consider that to be an intermediate motorcycle, but that bike was fast. It had a quick shifter. There was not a single car on the road that could beat me that was less than $200,000 or, stock. So stock for stock, not a single car. And it's just so much quicker to move around town. Especially if you live in somewhere like a city, a motorcycle is gonna be fantastic. Say you live somewhere like California where lane splitting is legal. If you have something like a 300cc MT-03, that was my first that was my second street bike. That bike would allow you to get around town so much faster. There's some days at school where the street next to my house had a line of cars that went all the way up into the high school. And, some days I would just wait in traffic, and other days I'd just go into the bicycle lane. And, you go from having to wait in traffic for 10 minutes to being from your house and to school in like 3 minutes. And so, that was another reason why having a motorcycle was just so fantastic for me. Another reason is having a motorcycle is really just kind of a therapeutic thing. You could try to, as healthy as it might be, to just really try to rationalize and think through all of your problems. I can't think of a single time where I have felt better doing that than just riding my motorcycle. And while that might be a temporary thing, there's really nothing that beats the feeling of riding a motorcycle. It doesn't matter what kind of bike it is. You're using the clutch, you're using your feet to shift and brake, you're looking out for traffic, and you really just can't get that in a car. I think the closest that you get to a motorcycle, the experience of a motorcycle in a car, is maybe something like certainly a manual car, and probably something that is a lower displacement manual car, something that you'll be shifting through the gears. So maybe something like a Honda Civic, or a convertible like Miata. That's manual. I think that gets you pretty close, or not pretty close. I think it captures a similar feeling, and that's how present that you feel while you're operating, your car or motorcycle. And there's really nothing that beats that. With a motorcycle, it feels like it's a connection between you and the road. With a car, the more you drive a car, it's really a connection that you form with your car. After you have enough experience on a bike, you get really comfortable on it. If you think you want to go fast, you're not gonna think about pushing your foot down really fast and on the gas pedal. You're just gonna go. There's no thought process to it. The other thing that comes with a motorcycle, given that it's such a unique experience, it's hard to describe. People that do ride motorcycles, they understand it, and it's sort of like you're instantly part of a community. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of people stay riding motorcycles, is because when you meet a complete stranger, it might take a while for you to get to know them. But if you both know that you ride motorcycles, it's like instantly you kind of understand each other to a deeper extent, because riding a motorcycle is such a unique experience that such a small percent of the population can appreciate. On this YouTube channel that I just started, I'm going to be covering a variety of different motorcycle topics, maybe motorcycle releases, my experience on motorcycles, and given that we're going into winter, I can't really ride all that much, so thank you again. I'll catch you on the next one. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next upload.